This piece of classical music rewired my brain. This is Tchaikovsky's Violin Concerto in D major. When I first heard this piece, my violin teacher at the time had told me that I have to go listen to Heifetz, the great violinist. So I go on YouTube and I type Heifetz and I click on the first video I see, which is Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto. I didn't know what that was. As I start listening to this and I get to this part, I realize, holy shit, there is something incredible in this moment. Let me rewind this back. And what started as a simple discovery eventually turned into an obsession, where I must have listened to that concerto 100 or 150 times in a row when I was 13 and 14. Every time I would get to that part, it's like an explosion would go off in my brain. I mean, the closest to ecstasy I've ever felt. And my theory on why this piece really made my brain explode was I read this paper on happiness levels. And in that paper, they were measuring different levels of happiness. So when you're happy with your friends, let's say it's a level 50. And let's say you're having the best time on earth, maybe it's 150. When you do very strong drugs, which I've never done, you get to a happiness level of 3000, which rewires your brain, right? And your brain goes, I need this thing. This is how addiction is born. But my feeling is the Tchaikovsky concerto created such a reaction in my brain where from before listening and after, my brain was physically transformed and I needed more of this in my life. And this is the story of how